Yo, what's up everyone? It's Tinvu here, and today I want to talk about the top 5 objections my students had about my program before they began making any money with it. So over the past few months, I've had hundreds of conversations with people who are interested in starting UGC, and I keep hearing the same concerns over and over again. These aren't excuses, these are real, valid concerns that every smart person should have before investing time and money into anything. But I've also seen how these concerns, while understandable, keep people stuck in analysis mode instead of taking action and actually making money with UGC. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a 19-year-old college student who went from working 3 minimum wage jobs to now making over $10,000 monthly through UGC in less than 1 year. I create authentic content for tech companies and brands that they use on their social media, websites, and advertising, and I'm not an influencer. I don't need millions of followers. I just create content that helps brands connect with their customers in a real, trustworthy way. And this is the reason I'm making this video. Over the past few months, I've been working one-on-one with students who want to build their own UGC businesses. And through hundreds of conversations, I've noticed that most people who are interested in UGC have very similar concerns. And these concerns make perfect sense. You should be thoughtful about any business decision, but I've also seen how addressing these concerns properly can be the difference between staying stuck and actually building something that changes your whole financial situation. So my goal today is to be completely honest about these challenges while also showing you that each one has a solution. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to work through the things that might be holding you back. Concern number 1 is I don't know where to start and I lack direction. This is by far the most common concern I hear, and I completely understand it. The UGC space can feel overwhelming when you're trying to figure everything out on your own. There's so much conflicting information online about UGC. You see successful creators, but you can't figure out how they actually got there. You might start creating videos, but you don't know if they're good enough or if you're focused on the right things. But here's what lacking direction really means. Number 1, you don't know what type of content brands actually want. Number 2, you're unsure how to create a portfolio that gets you hired. Number 3, you can't tell the difference between content that looks good and content that converts. Number 4, you don't have a clear step-by-step process to follow. And number 5, you're stuck in analysis paralysis because everything feels important. And this is the cost of not having any direction. Without clear direction, most people spend months creating the wrong type of content, applying to the wrong opportunities, and making fundamental mistakes that kill their chances with good clients. And here's how to get clear direction. Number 1, study successful UGC that actually got creators hired, not just viral content. Number 2, focus on learning proven frameworks rather than trying to figure everything out yourself. Number 3, actually get feedback from someone who's actually built a successful UGC business. Number 4, follow a systematic approach rather than jumping between random tactics. And now here is the direction that actually works. There's a specific sequence to building a UGC business: portfolio creation, going into client acquisition, going into content optimization, and then going into scaling. Most people skip steps or do them in the wrong order, which is why they struggle. Now, concern number 2 is I need time to think about it. This is another one I hear constantly, and it's completely reasonable. Making decisions about your time and money shouldn't be rushed. And this concern actually makes sense. You want to make sure you're making the right choice, and you might want to research other options like talk to family or just process the information. There's wisdom in not making impulsive decisions. But there is also a challenge with overthinking. Here's what I've observed. People who say they need time to think usually fall into one or two categories. Either they're genuinely gathering information to make a better decision, or they're stuck in analysis paralysis. Now, here's how to know which one you are. Ask yourself, what specific information am I looking for that would help me decide? If you have a clear list of questions or research to do, that's productive thinking. If you're just hoping to feel more certain without gathering new information, that's often fear disguised as caution. So now here are some productive ways to actually think it through. Number 1, set a specific deadline for your decision, like 1 week, so thinking doesn't turn into indefinite delay. Number 2, write down your specific concerns and research those directly. Number 3, talk to people who've actually built UGC businesses, not just people with opinions. And number 4, consider starting small rather than waiting for your perfect certainty. And this is the reality about timing. There's never a perfect time to start anything. Successful people start with imperfect information and figure it out along the way. And the goal isn't to eliminate all uncertainty, it's to move forward despite reasonable uncertainty. And now concern number 3, what if the results aren't worth it? This concern usually starts like, what if I get clients but they only pay $20 per video? Or what if the guaranteed deals don't actually make me much money? Now I completely understand where you're coming from. You want to make sure the time and effort you invest will actually pay off. And you've probably heard about people who technically succeeded but didn't make enough money to justify the effort. But here's the reality about UGC income. Yes, some UGC creators make very little money, but that's usually because they don't understand how to position themselves, price their services, or find quality clients. It's a skills issue, not a market issue. So here's how to ensure your results are worth it. Number 1, learn proper pricing strategies from someone who's actually built a profitable UGC business. Number 2, understand the difference between platforms that pay low rates and direct clients who pay premium rates. Number 3, focus on niches where you can command higher rates like tech, productivity, and business tools. And number 4, develop systems for finding and landing better clients consistently. Now let's set some realistic expectations. In your first month, you might land clients paying $25 to $40 per video. By month 3, you should be targeting $50 to $75 per video. And by month 6, $75 to $150 plus per video. And this becomes realistic with the right positioning and skills. And even if your first few clients pay modestly, they give you testimonials, experience, and confidence to land better paying clients. Each client becomes a stepping stone to higher paying opportunities. Now concern number 4, I don't have enough time. This one comes up constantly. I'm a full-time student, I work full-time, I have other commitments, and I completely understand where you're coming from. Your time is limited and you need to prioritize. Adding something completely new to an already busy schedule feels overwhelming, especially if you're not sure how much time it will require. But this is the time reality of doing UGC. Here's the truth. UGC is actually one of the most time-efficient ways to make money online. If you're established, you can make $5,000 plus monthly working 10 to 15 hours per week. That's better time ROI than most part-time jobs. Now I'm gonna break down the exact time investment. Number 1, the learning phase, 5 to 10 hours per week for the first month. Number 2, content creation, 2 to 3 hours per day once you have systems. Number 3, client communication, 1 to 2 hours per week. And number 4, business development, 2 to 3 hours per week. And here's exactly how I balance college with UGC. So I'm a full-time student making over $10,000 monthly, and I work less than 15 hours per week on UGC. The key is having efficient systems and focusing on high-value activities. Now here are gonna be your exact time management strategies. Number 1, batch content creation. Film multiple videos in one session. Number 2, use templates for client communication. Number 3, focus on recurring clients rather than constantly finding new ones. Number 4, automate administrative tasks where possible. And this is the mindset you're gonna have to have when you're investing your time into this. Think of UGC as trading time now for the freedom later. Working 10 hours per week on UGC that pays $5K monthly is better than working 20 hours per week at a job that pays $2K monthly. And now concern number 5, how do I actually know this works? This concern sounds like, can I see proof of current student success? Or how do I know you're not just showing the best case scenarios? And again, I completely understand where you're coming from. You've probably seen a lot of online marketing that shows unrealistic results or cherry picking success stories. You want to see real, verified proof that this actually works for regular people, not just exceptional cases. And yes, you should absolutely ask for proof. Anyone teaching a business model should be showing real student results, not just their own success. And here's what real proof actually looks like. And I'll literally show you on the screen as I talk about it. So here are some screenshots of students' actual payments. Here are some video testimonials from current students. Here are before and after income examples. And here's some documentation of student progress over time. But now here are some red flags you need to look out for. Programs that only show income screenshots without context, testimonials that sound too polished or generic, promises of specific income amounts without showing the work required, and pressure to join immediately without providing proof. But now here's how you're gonna verify these success stories. You can ask to speak with current students directly. You can also look for detailed case studies, not just income claims. You can check if the instructor is actively doing what they teach, and you can verify that success stories are recent, not from years ago. Now for me, I am committed to being transparent. I share real student results because I believe in being completely honest about what's possible and what's required. Success in UGC requires work, but it's achievable for anyone willing to learn and implement properly. Here's what I find interesting. Every single one of these concerns actually points to why having proper guidance matters so much. Concern number 1, the lack of clear direction is exactly why systematic guidance accelerates success compared to trial and error. Concern number 2, thinking time. The best way to think through UGC is to start small with proper guidance rather than researching indefinitely. Concern number 3, results. The difference between low paying and high paying UGC work is usually just having the right strategies and positioning. Concern number 4, the time. UGC becomes time time efficient when you have the systems and processes, not when you're figuring everything out alone. And lastly, concern number 5, proof. The best proof comes from working with someone who can show you real student results and give you direct access to their community. And the pattern I've noticed is that students who address these concerns properly end up succeeding faster than those who try to figure everything out alone. Why? Because they start with proven systems instead of trial and error. This is what successful students do differently. Number 1, they invest in proper guidance rather than trying to learn everything for free. Number 2, they start with systems rather than waiting until they feel completely ready. Number 3, they focus on proven strategies rather than experimenting randomly. And number 4, they join communities of other successful creators. And lastly, number 5, they verify results before committing, and then they commit fully. Now here's how the Vogue Creations mentorship addresses each concern. Since I've been working with students on exactly these concerns, I designed my mentorship program to address each one specifically. For the not having direction concern, I've built a complete sequential roadmap with step-by-step guidance eliminating overwhelm. Number 2, I have clear systems for portfolio creation, client acquisition, and scaling. And number 3, I have regular check-ins to ensure you're on the right track. Now for the thinking time concern, I've built a clear 30-day timeline so you can see results quickly and make informed decisions about continuing. And we have a built-in trial approach with a guaranteed first client to test the waters. Now for the results concern, you get 3 guaranteed brand deals in your first 90 days. You get direct access to me for personalized guidance on pricing and positioning. And we'll also focus on premium clients and rates from the beginning. Now for the time concerns, we have systems designed around student schedules. We have efficient workflows that maximize income per hour worked. And we have group coaching calls so you get help without needing individual time for every question. And now for the proof concern, you get direct access to current students in our private community. You also get real-time result sharing and accountability, and you get transparent tracking of student progress and income. Now for more additional support, we have payment plan options so you don't need full investment upfront, and we also have personalized guidance addressing your specific situation and concerns. Every successful person I know started with these same concerns you have right now. The difference is they found a way to address each concern and move forward anyway. Instead of waiting for perfect certainty, ask, what's the smallest step I can take while minimizing risk? For UGC, that might mean starting with proper guidance so you avoid the most common mistakes. This is what success really requires. You have to address concerns without letting them become excuses. You have to start with imperfect information and improve along the way. You have to invest in proven systems rather than trying to figure everything out alone. And you have to take action consistently even when you don't feel completely ready. Now, if you're on the same track as me, here are your next steps. If you're interested in starting UGC but have been held back by these exact concerns, here's what I recommend. Subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram where I share real behind-the-scenes content about building a UGC business, and join my Discord community where you can talk to current students and get honest answers to your questions. In my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create your first UGC video even if you've never made content before.